Why, hello there, people. It's Dutch Moz here. What is an Australian woman doing a ton of pull-ups, a Maryland woman winning the lottery, and a mother bear and cub visiting a residence pool all have in common? Where they are all found on This Week on the Internet. This Week on the Internet's brought to us by the Vitachex pill. The Vitachex, what you doing to me pill. Park's famous flavor, delicious sausages. Summon a demon sausage, baby, today. And grab some Park's famous flavor sausages today. A nice cold Schaefer beer for people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one. Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. Nice cold 7-Up. 7-Up, you thirst away with 7-Up because 7-Up is all action and babiesovernight.com. Bring your new bundle of joy in a box overnight, guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com, bringing you this exciting hour of This Week on the Internet. And Arjun Lawaha with a very generous $5 super chat. Arjan, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. Thank you so much for keeping the lights on and sponsoring this hour of This Week on the Internet. Are we off? What happened? It went off? Are we still here? He's back. Am I actually here? Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Natasha's out there, first one in the room, and Robinson Lopes, welcome. Good to see you. Lynette Jackson, welcome, and Michelle King, good to see you. Quacky Snacks is checking on in out there in the Netherlands, and Robinson Lopes, welcome. Good to see you, KK13, and Sally Skipico, welcome. Good to see you, Arjana Lawaha, welcome, and Lisa UK Girl, welcome. Good to see you, Jay Chulo, and Cindy. Good to see you, C-Gem, welcome. Good to see you, Carlos, right here in Brooklyn. And Lorraine Raymond, welcome. Another video indeed. Good to see you, Autumn Alluring, and Stephanie Gray, welcome. Good to see you, Nova Rain, welcome. And Jake Gans said, big storm. Yes, let's go to the weather radar. Where is it? There it is. Let's see, do we have storms coming into the radar here? Almost. Maybe not. I don't have the temperature thing set up. Whoops. Mets won tonight. That is good news. Let's go Mets. But good to see you, Jake. Good to see you, Arjan. Good to see you, Lisa. Good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Good to see everybody, people. It's time for the most exciting hour of your life. No, it's not. It's time for the exciting 60-minute This Week on the Internet. Anyway, the Mets won. That's great news. The Mets won. I'm happy the Mets won. Sorry I was not outside today, and I'm sorry I don't have my temperature thing going. Good to see you, ICU Investigations Atlanta. Welcome. And Margie Blah, shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members for having faith in me as a content creator. Thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, people. Good to see you, Michelle King, out there in the great state of Texas. We got a few stories here, thanks to United Press International. We'll talk about them, and it'll take us to the, 11:30 hour. But good to see everybody. Welcome. One of us. Let's go around the Earth cameras. It's foggy here in New York City. It's foggy. Look at that. Luna Park is open and the rides are operating in the fog. The Yankees currently are leading 2-1. Who are they playing, Yigvini? Good to see you, Yigvini. Who are they playing? Who are they playing? Here's our harbor camera as we go around the camera. Ooh, look at that shot. That's from the top of the Empire State Building, everybody. That is a cool shot. Good to see you, Doug. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. It's a foggy day, 64 degrees here in New York City. The Weather Channel has a storm in NYC. Well, let's go. Once again, let's check it one more time. Let's check the live weather radar. Storm's not here yet. I think we're going to have some storms later on tonight, probably after the show. But the storms will be eventually coming through. Good to see you, LW. Welcome. Got you listening to Price is Right cues. Some of the best music here on the internet. I'm telling you, LW. Good to see you. So the Yankees are 2-1 over the Dodgers. That's a beautiful thing. There are no more trolley Dodgers. Ain't that the truth? Good to see you, Josh. Welcome. There's going to be a rainy day tomorrow. Rainy in the morning. But the afternoon is looking good. You're enjoying the fog? That's a beautiful thing. All right, enjoy the fog. It's Blade Runner vibes, everyone. It's Blade Runner vibes. Rebel Radio news time now is 39 minutes past the hour. It's 10:39 here on the East Coast. Let's get to the news, people. An Australian woman completes 7,079 push-ups in 24 hours. What the fuck? United Press International is reporting. Oh, we got video, people. An Australian fitness enthusiast completed 7,079 pull-ups in 24 hours, nearly doubling the previous Guinness World Book record. Olivia Vinson, 34 years old, told Guinness World Book Records that she was looking for a challenge when her husband and coach suggested that she attempt the world record attempt. I was looking for a bigger challenge, and my husband and coach actually suggested 24 hours of pull-ups, which I initially quite literally laughed at because I thought there was no way. Vincent recalled that she looked up what the current record was, which stood at 4,081, and again, I thought there was no way. Vincent said it was only after she crunched the numbers on the previous record, which was set by Polish woman Paula Gorlo in 2021, that she started to reconsider the options there. After a little while, I did some maths on it, and I thought that maybe I could, she said. Vincent trained for 3 months before her first attempt, which was ended prematurely. You got about 12 hours in, and she pulled a bicep tendon in her left arm, which meant at that point she couldn't even do a single pull-up. The injury forced her to take 2 months off before resuming training, and then she finally felt ready for a second attempt. Vincent said that her second attempt had its own challenges. 19 hours in, she started feeling quite nauseous, and I think it was from being overtired. It was something I had to just manage as best possible. My concern was whether my body will hold out. The athlete managed to complete the attempt with 7,079 pull-ups, on average of 5 pull-ups every minute. I achieved a number that I genuinely didn't think was possible for me, and when I first came into this, I think there was something deeply human about pushing the boundaries, and I thought that the Guinness World Book record created a very tangible marker for human potential. Holy cow. That's a warm-up for the Duchess. She could do that every day. She could easily do that every day. Let's go to the videotape, people. Why not, right? Why not? There she goes. She's doing
Hi, my name is Olivia Vincent, and I
she's doing 5 pull-ups a minute. And she did this for 24 hours. How the hell do you do that for 24 hours? But she did it, people. She did it, and she beat the 7,000 pull-ups. It's crazy. Yeah, very strong lady indeed, Margie Blah. Bloody hell. So there she goes. So the current record was, so she beat the record by what? Over 4, 5, 6, 7, 3,000. She beat the record by 3,000 pull-ups.
Maybe I could.
Bloody hell. Holy cow. She just, I can't do that. I wish I could do that. Look, I got a little number counter next to her. Holy cow. Bloody hell, wow.
At that point, I couldn't even do a single pull-up.
Right, she couldn't even do it, right? She just kept on.
After about 2 months off allowing my bicep tendon.
So she took a 2-3 month break.
Then about 3 months training, and then
she went right back into it. That is true determination and grit.
Good job, Lee.
I can't do that.
Later, I went and attempted my 24-hour.
I have too much of a beer belly for this. Anyway, there you go. She did her pull-ups, and you now know the story of the Australian woman who did over 7,000 pull-ups. Anyway. Oh my God. Anyway, it's a foggy night here in New York City. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Look how foggy it is outside. Bloody hell. Today's phrase is bloody hell, people. All right? Look, I can't even see the Brooklyn Bridge. Can we see the Brooklyn Bridge? Or it's going to play the ad. Oh, it's going to play the ad. Let's go to the weather radar. Rain is slowly creeping on into the city here. Slowly but surely. The rain is creeping on in. Yeah, more news. Bring it on, right? That is crazy, Michelle. Right? Do you like this music? We're listening to concentration music, by the way. This is the original concentration music. As I adjust my microphone. This is Concentration from 1973. It's somehow copyright free. I'm surprised I could use this. I just jinxed myself, people. If you're just tuning in, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're finding all the odd news stories from United Press International. And I've learned how to slow down the stories, so now we just like kind of yap in between them. But anyway, 7,079 push-ups, so 70, whatever it was over 7,000. That's crazy. That's a lot of bananas. That's a lot of bananas, people. The wind is coming out of the south there on this foggy ass night. Don't drive, take the train. And we're not even gonna bother to do traffic cameras because it's the middle of the night, so there's no traffic around. You like the tunes there? Rain expected up there in Rhode Island at 3 o'clock in the morning. Stay dry, Nova Rain, stay dry. Shout out to all the channel members. Shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members for literally producing this nonsensical broadcast. And thank you so much, Arjan, for your continued support. Rebel Radio News time now is 46 minutes past the hour. It's 10:46 here in New York City, and let's get back to the news. Maryland woman wins a 6-digit lottery prize for the 3rd time. How the hell do you win the lottery 3 times? Oh, look at it. There's another scratch-off ticket story here. A devotee Maryland lottery scratch-off ticket player scored a $100,000 prize, his 3rd time winning a 6-digit payout. The Bowie man told Maryland lottery officials that he bought a Monopoly X50 ticket from the Forbes BP at 9701 Annapolis Road in Lanheim using $10 he borrowed from his wife. The player recalled how he convinced his wife to give him the cash, saying, "You know I'm going to split this with you anyway, right?" The ticket ended up earning the man and his wife, gotta add that, $100,000. The player previously visited the Maryland Lottery headquarters in 2022 to collect a $250,000 prize from a $250,000 Gold Rush ticket. A few years earlier, he won $100,000 from another scratch-off game. The player said that he was going to keep buying scratch-off tickets until he hits an even larger prize. He wants to get the million. And now looking for $1 million or $2 million when I'm done, he said. The winner and his latest prize is going to go towards... The winner said that his later prize is going to go to a set of new cabinets in his new kitchen and new windows in the entire house. And starting a college fund for his grandchildren. Of course in Maryland, right? Bloody hell, that's a lot of rainbow donuts. He run 3 times, for God's sake. Holy shit. He better play the lottery. He is playing the lottery a lot. He's either lucky or hooked, right, investigator? Exactly. You're in Maryland now, tomorrow. Hit up that BP over there in Landheim. $100,000 from a scratch-off. He also got $250,000 from a scratch-off. That's kind of amazing there. Holy shit! He's hitting. Hey man, he's a lucky guy. That's a lucky guy right there. Holy cow! Dang. Anyway, he's hooked. I think he's hooked. I think he's hopelessly addicted to playing scratch-off tickets. 10:49 here in the East Coast. I'm convinced all these lottery stories are plants. You can't tell me otherwise. All these lottery stories are complete plants to keep us playing the lottery. Right? They're all complete plants, people. Anyway, I wonder how much money he puts in to win that. He's like one of those people that just like says the numbers for like 20 minutes. He's like, let me get 542 box. Let me get that scratch-off ticket. Let me get 29.49 box straight. Let me get a win 5 and a win 6 and a pick 6, all cash value. Right? He just sits there just saying numbers for 20 minutes, and all I want to do is buy a fucking Gatorade. Anyway. Let me see here. Lorraine says that I should try to find some news in Volusia County. There's a huge problem right now. What's going on in Volusia County, Lorraine? I'll look it up if you want. What's going on in Volusia County? Let me know. I will look it up. Right? There gotta be plants, right, Margie? I mean, for God's sake, there's so many of these lottery stories. There's news about a jellyfish. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. We have a jellyfish story, people. Let's see if we can find this. Oh, there we go. We found it. I found it. Oh, no. All right. Lorraine, coming up next, we're talking of jellyfish, people. We're talking jellyfish. We're going to go to Volusia County, people, coming up next. It's like kind of like playing a slot machine, right? There, right? It's kind of like playing a slot machine. You never know what the hell you're going to... That's right. I'm going to stick to playing the horses. All right? I'm going to play the ponies down at the aqueduct, all right? Rebel Radio News time now is 51 minutes past the hour. It's 10:51 here in New York City. Welcome on into the show, people. Hundreds of jellyfish stings reported on Volusia County beaches, people. They're getting stung by jellyfish. Good to see you, Kurt Affair. Welcome. I'm not going back in, somebody says. Hundreds of jellyfish stings are reported in Volusia County. The sun is shining, the waves are crashing, and the beach is busy. But a hidden hazard is making waves of its own in Volusia County, and that is jellyfish. There is not any specific time of the year that they're here, but when they come in, and sometimes they come in full force, we have lots of stings. Especially with the crowds we've had over the weekend, we've had more people in the water, Tammy Malfers says, of the Volusia County Safety Directors. Malfers said that jellyfish have taken over the beach since Saturday. Beach officials have recorded a record 360 stings. She urges visitors to swim in front of staffed lifeguard towers so help is close and nearby if needed. They'll have vinegar they could put on it, Malford said. According to the UF Health, vinegar rapidly halts the thousands of tiny unfired unfired stinging cells left on the skin after a tentacle contact. If vinegar isn't available, the sting can be rinsed with ocean water. Some beachgoers claim that there's other remedies, and of course, I've heard this one. Urine works. That's the old wives' tale, one man said. However, Malford recommends sticking with vinegar. If you're heading to Volusia County beaches, watch your step and stay alert. There's no telling how long the jellyfish will linger. They're just at the mercy of the winds and the currents, she said. So hundreds of jellyfish stings, everyone. Holy cow. I'm always, every time I go into the ocean, I am always terrified of a jellyfish. I was maybe 10, maybe 9 years old. I was stung by a jellyfish once in my life, and it was in the great state of Florida. And I am still traumatized to this day from getting stung with jellyfish. But, haven't heard a sting. I haven't heard sting be so popular since Gordon Summer left the police. I agree. I have heard of pee. No, I have heard of pee many times. Like, just pee on your leg. And it's like, I'm not going to pee on my leg, but then again, it might be good. But yes, we are talking about jellyfish, Deborah. Good to see you. But now we know what to do, people. Just pee on your leg and it will be fine. Just pee on your leg. It will be fine, people. We now know it's vinegar. Vinegar is the first solution, and urine is the second. 54 minutes past the hour. We're coming up to the top of the hour, everyone. Good to see everybody. Welcome. I know, I believe it, right? It does sound terrible, right? It sounds awful. But hopefully... yes, urine is a bad time to find somebody. Right, exactly. Kurt, I think you should just pee on your own leg, right? Is that what it is? We just pee on our own leg. That'd be much more efficient. Pee on your legs. You thought the jellyfish, right? You thought the Nellyfish. Pee on the Nellyfish, everyone. All right, he's a singer, right? Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Oh my goodness, check the weather radar really quick. Is that rain here yet? It's coming in. It's foggy here in New York. And the rain is slowly but surely coming in with the wind coming out of the south right there. At the moment. It's a foggy day here in New York City. A foggy night. So stay home. Sleep all day. It's fine. As I have all the snot coming out of my nose. Good to see everybody. Welcome. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Hey, do you hate me? You can't stand Dutch Moz? Well, do me a favor. You can say anything in the chat, and we'll turn it into content. It's Dutch and the Duchess After Dark. Just keep it on the leg, right, Investigator, right? It is a bit tough. It's true. Cake, that's very true, KK13. It's not exactly a precise science when it comes to being a woman. But... somewhere out there, there's a couple peeing on each other's legs. And it's making their relationship stronger than ever. Because if you truly love somebody, you might just have to, when a jellyfish stings, pee on their leg. And if I want anybody peeing on my leg, it's the Duchess. So, anyway, we're coming up to the top of the hour. 57 minutes past the hour. It is 10:57 here in New York City. And let's continue on with the news. A mother bear and cub visit a California resident's pool. More animal stories, people. Let's see. Oh, we got videotape here, people. A California resident captured a video of a mother bear giving her cub a swimming lesson in a backyard pool. The Auburn resident shared videos showing a large mama bear and her tiny cub taking a dip in their pool behind their house. The resident said that it's not uncommon for bears to visit the pool in search of somewhere cool from the high temperatures. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife encouraged residents to keep food and trash safely secured to prevent animals from becoming too accustomed to human surroundings. All right, let's go to the videotape, people. We have
fun video.
We have animals swimming, and they say that it's a fun video here. So I think I believe. Oh, that I want to live in the desert with bears around, people. Oh, she's teaching her baby how to swim. Oh, right, live on a Friday night, Boris. Good to see you. Oh, look at that! Wow, how precious that is. So can we could all agree that bears hanging out in that is a cheap shot, but I love it. Oh, bears in pools. Oh, it's life, people. It's life. It's life and all coming around here. Oh, wow, that has 3 million views. What the fuck? This has 3 million views. I think this is the full video right here. It's bears swimming, people. So remember, if you live out there in California, just let a bear swim in your pool and you might get a 3 million view video. Isn't it adorable, Mark? Good to see you. The bears used to have a pool when they ran out of Charmin. They have to use the pool when they run out of Charmin. Bears don't use toilet paper. Only cartoon bears do. Oh, but anyway, I want to buy a house in the desert and have bears swim in my pool. That's how you know you've made it in life. You have bears swimming in your pool. Oh, but there you go, people. Bears swimming in pools in California. Oh. Anyway. It's the top of the hour, just like that. A half hour of your life gone forever. Thank you so much for wasting your time. We're spending your time with me for the last half hour. Good to see everyone. Let's go around the Earth cameras. It's 11 o'clock here in New York. It's a foggy night. Stay home. No need to go to the club. No need to go to the club. Look, that's my favorite shot. That's the Empire State Building shot right there. We can just see the top of the Chrysler Building, and that's one Vanderbilt off to the left-hand side. Brooklyn Bridge camera, can't see the bridge. That's right, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. Right? Don't you feel more wiser? Exactly. Torch cam from the top of the Statue of Liberty, looking fantastic. And of course, here is our Jersey City camera, looking across the Hudson River towards the World Trade Center. Yeah, it's a foggy night here in New York, and kind of night where you could just hang out and read news stories. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Right, no time wasted for the old cub. Exactly. Way too entertaining. We have a story about a bobcat coming up next. Also, we're going to go to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. And another story about pigeons, all coming up next in the next half hour of the show. But good to see everybody. Welcome. As we find wacky stories across the internet. I hope everyone's having a great night. I'm enjoying my beer buzz as I come off the beer. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway. Let's continue on with the news. Let's go to Bobcat stories, people. A bobcat found inside of a Colorado home, not impressed by lasers. Okay, so bobcats, we now know that bobcats are not impressed by lasers. And we have some videotape, people. Sheriff's deputies were called to remove a bobcat from inside a Colorado resident's living room. And they attempted to get the animals to chase lasers, but the feline was, quote, not impressed. Jefferson County Sheriff's Office deputies said that they responded to a Ken Carroll's home where the resident found the bobcat hiding behind their TV because, you know, they were watching Me TV. The cats and dogs chased the laser pointers, but the bobcat was not impressed. When it wandered into Ken Carroll's home, it cozied up behind a TV. Our deputies thought it was outside the box, trying their taser's green lasers to coax it out. The bobcat's verdict? It was not interested. It left at its own pace through the back door, which had been left open. I guess some intruders aren't dazzled by our high-tech tricks, the Post said. So now we all know, people, bobcats don't give two shits about lasers. Let's go to the videotape. All right, so they're going in here. The bobcat's like, I don't care. I don't care, people. Cats love lasers, but I guess this bobcat didn't give, as we like to say here, it's not your average kitty. He didn't give two shits. He didn't give two shits about the laser pointers. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Hey, kitty. Okay, there it goes. There's the clip, everyone. Yeah. So yeah, he didn't give two shits, people. He went out on his own accord. He watched his favorite episode of Columbo and he split. But he could care less. And I like that he's right here. He's right up here, people. He's right next to the TV here. Yeah, he didn't care. He was having a good time. Yeah. So now we know, people. Now we know that bobcats don't give two shits about lasers. We have learned something new today, people. And we have learned something new today. You know, they tried the old tricks, you know? They tried the old tricks. The old tricks that we all try to try, right? Play with the green laser there, you know. The dogs and the cats love it, you know? Right? He's like, turn off the lights. We're going to play some light games with the animals. And you're more than welcome, Quacky Snacks. Okay. It's always educational here in this YouTube channel. It's 64 degrees. Let's check the weather radar. Is the rain here yet? It's almost here. It's raining in southern New Jersey. Rain is coming in from the southwest, I guess. And it'll be raining here in about an hour or two there. I'm sleeping here. He was just hanging out watching the TV from behind. He just wanted to hear Columbo. He didn't want to watch Columbo. He just wanted to hear Columbo. But listen, the bobcats are smarter than us. Can we all agree on that, people? The bobcats are incredibly smarter than us. Let's go around the Earth cameras really quick on this foggy-ass night. 63, 64 degrees, roughly, depending on where the hell you are in the city. But coming up next, we got a story about Madame Tussauds Wax Museum and a story about stowaway pigeons. Coming up next. Ooh, the fog is really building in. There's our Empire State Building camera right there. We can now only see one Vanderbilt. And also the top of the Chase Manhattan headquarters there. What is it, 270 Park Avenue? I always forget the name of that building. It's the new Chase Manhattan Bank headquarters. That's all I know it as. It's a very impressive building. It's huge. It's a massive new skyline. And Quacky Snacks with a €12 super chat. Quacky Snacks, thank you so much for the very generous €12 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's €12 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big €12 super chat. I'm glad you're enjoying this nonsensical live stream. Good to see you, Daniel Tomeo. Welcome, and let's continue on with the news. Madame Tussauds in London unveils a wax sculpture of a Craig's sausage roll. I don't even know what a Craig's sausage roll is. Is this a European thing? Famed wax museum Madame Tussauds in London unveiled its latest creation, one of Britain's most beloved icons, a sausage roll from a bakery chain called Craig's. The museum showcased the Greg's sausage roll wax sculpture in the run-up to the National Sausage Roll Day, which falls on June 5th. For limited time only, the beloved British classic has secured a top spot in our Baker Street Attractions Culture Capital Zone, alongside the likes of Sir Dayton Attenborough, Stormies, and William Shakespeare. The Culture Capital Zone is dedicated to those who have helped shape the landscape of British culture, from trailblazing artists to political giants, and now the golden flakery pastry icon of British cuisine. The Craig's sausage roll is a savory treat made by wrapping a sausage in a puffy pastry and baking it. Yup, it's a UK thing. Let's go to the videotape. This is really that important, and the audio is so fucking loud. Anyway, it's this thing right here, guys. That audio is way too loud. But all right, so we have a Craig's sausage roll here. I mean, yes, the Madame Tussauds needs to have now wax pizza and bagel. I think so, Deborah. Do we have a cultural section here in the Madame Tussauds here in New York? We might have to send them an email, Deborah. But this fucking thing is a big deal over there, I guess. I don't know. And a Craig's sausage roll, I guess, is all the rage. I mean, yeah. I mean, do we really need a wax sculpture of a sausage roll? But let's go to Britain and see a sausage roll. I went all the way out to Britain. All I saw was a sausage roll. I'm hungry now. I want a sausage roll. And it has, you know, I just realized it has confetti on it. There's confetti on this thing. I don't know if I want to eat that. It has confetti on it. Anyway, go to Madame Tussauds and see a sausage roll, people. We need a black and white cookie. All right, so Madame Tussauds cultural section here in New York should have the bagel with schmear, a slice of pizza, and a black and white cookie. I agree with all those. I agree with all of those. We need to have that here. We need to have that here. I think we finally lulled Deb to sleep. For everyone staying up late, we finally have lulled everyone to sleep. Oh my goodness. Coming up next, we have a stowaway pigeon story, a daredevil backflips, and a soybean powder spill. All coming up next in the next final 20 minutes of the show. Pastrami on rye, that's another one. Yeah, pastrami on rye. That's a thing that needs to be in the Wax Museum. A cat's pastrami on rye. Yes, the UK is powered up late tonight, powered by Craig's sausage rolls. Because UK runs on Craig's sausage rolls. Lisa, UK girl, staying up late with us. Good to see you, Lisa. So have you had a Craig's sausage roll? That sounds good. I love sausage rolls. I might have one for lunch tomorrow now, in honor of the United Kingdom. Yeah, we got somebody actually doing backflips. Get ready for that. Right, matzo ball soup. That's right. Maybe some arugula from Zabar's. I don't know. Good to see you, Les Noset. Kia ora. Welcome on into the show. Anyway, 63 degrees here in New York City. It's 11 minutes now, 12 minutes past the hour. It's 11:12 here in New York City, and let's continue on with the news. A stowaway pigeon causes chaos in passenger cabin of a Delta aircraft. Oh, bloody hell. Did somebody bring their flying pigeons onto a plane? Ooh, we got videotape too. Ooh, I love this wordage here. I love this verbiage here. Pigeon pandemonium erupted on a Delta flight from Minnesota to Wisconsin when two birds took flight in the passenger cabin. Tom Caw, A passenger aboard Delta flight number 2348 from Minneapolis, St. Paul to Dane County Regional Airport in Madison, Wisconsin said the first pigeon flew through the pigeon cabinet. The first pigeon flew through the passenger cabin during preparations for takeoff on Saturday, and the pigeon was removed by baggage handlers, but a second pigeon came out of hiding once the plane left the terminal. He said that it was on the floor, strutting down the aisle, and somebody near me reached down to try to grab it. That's when the chaos happened, because the bird just launched into flight. Call recorded the moment a passenger nearly captured the pigeon with his jacket. The plane returned to the terminal, and the pigeon was taken outside by the same baggage handlers who caught the first avian. Caw said that a flight attendant then asked the passengers to check for any more feathered stowaways. Everyone started laughing, and then she waited for the second, and she said, "Okay, yes, it's funny, but seriously, check to see if there's any more birds underneath your seats, people." Let's go to the videotape, everyone. Yeah. Good to see you, ZZ. Welcome. Yes, 11 minutes from the top of the hour. Yes, indeed. Let's go to the videotape here. Mid-morning, the mid-morning news here in Minnesota there, eh? Yeah, his name is Caw. How can you can't script this any better, people. His name is Tom. Caw. Ooh, look at that thing fly. Look at that fucking thing. Oh, yeah. Fly. Yeah. I want to be on that plane. Shit. Wow, he really tried to... He almost caught the pigeon. Holy shit. He almost caught it. Wow. How did the pigeons get on the plane? Did you see this on Access Hollywood or Access TV? I mean, this is really funny. Holy crap. Pigeons flying. It's not fake news. No, I'm reporting on it. But the pigeon flew. Oh, my God. Oh, that's a fun flight. Everyone got along. Where's Mike Tyson when you need him, right? Mike Tyson loves the pigeons. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, this is from Caw Tom's Instagram page right there. Wow. They didn't kill it. They released it. They released it on the tarmac, and then it went into an engine. I hope not. That didn't happen. It's the feel-good stories, people. It's the feel-good stories that we all love. But anyway, good to see you, Mark Freeman. Welcome. I know this ain't fake. This is the real deal. This is the real shit. 63 degrees here in New York City. It's 11:15 at night. 15 more minutes of this nonsense, and I get to call it a night. But good to see everybody, people. As we find the wacky news stories from United Press International. Let's go around the Earth, cameras. It's a foggy night here in New York City. 64, 63 degrees, depending on where you are in the city. We can't even see the buildings now from our Empire State Building camera. We have lost the buildings on our Empire State Building camera. It is a done deal over there. But good to see everybody. Are you going to make me play the ads? All right, let's go to the weather radar here. Rain is beginning. It's drizzling outside my window right now, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's drizzling outside. I don't know. The rain is coming on in here in New York City. And unfortunately, I do not have the temperature bug for the studios here because it should be right beneath me here. But I think the thing reset and I didn't reset it back. No. Next this week on the internet. Well, I'll set it up. But, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. We're having a great time here. 49 people, 52 people now watching. And how are we doing on the like ratio here? Let's quickly check the like ratio here. We have... I guess it's not going to tell me. It's not going to tell me. Oh, well, I'll figure it out later. I am the source for your favorite news, Cindy. I am the source for your favorite news. Rebel Radio time now, 17 minutes past the hour. Let's get to some backflip stories, people. Daredevil backflips on fire to break the Guinness World Book record. Wait, he was literally on fire? Oh, bloody hell. And we have videotape, people. We have videotape on this one. A British daredevil broke a Guinness World Book record when he performed 7 backflips in 30 seconds while on fire. Ryan Lundy, or Looney, is it Looney? L-U-N-E-Y. I guess it's Looney. He's Looney. Ryan Looney, 28 years old. A daredevil with multiple Guinness World Book record titles to his name, donned protective gear and was fully engulfed in flames for his acrobatic feat. He said that I was freezing. I'm wearing a couple of layers underneath that are soaked in a gel that put in a refrigerator for 24 hours to help protect me from the fire. It was extremely cold, he said. Looney successfully set the record for the most standing backwards somersaults in 30 seconds, full body burn, and was immediately sprayed with fire extinguishers and wrapped in a towel to extinguish the flames. He said that there were so many records for full body burns that I didn't even think I could have a chance at even touching. So now that I've done the record, I kind of got the bug again, and I'm thinking I could do more. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? All right, here we go. Let's go to the videotape, people. Let's go to the 54 likes. Thank you so much, Michelle. 54 likes are in the box. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, let's go to the videotape here. Oh, bloody hell. Look at this guy. One. Oh, he's like, oh, I like doing backflips there, and then when I'm burning.
And now, the most backflips in 30 seconds while completing a full
Okay.
and I'm going to talk you through the video.
That's a cool microphone. Right? Hasn't he heard of outerwear? Okay, let's see this here. Let's see this nonsense here. He's all dressed up, lovely, lovely. All right, 30 seconds. Torch him. I know, another therapy session coming up, right? I'm sorry, Quacky. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Ooh, 1. 2. Yeah, you gotta keep moving.
So we're 7 seconds in.
You gotta keep moving.
So far, so I'm on good track to beat the previous record. As you can see, I'm on fire. And I need to move quickly. I need to keep moving.
Of course, right, Nina? Of course.
If I don't keep moving, I could find it very difficult to breathe and find the heat a bit too overwhelming.
That's 51.
Ooh, it was 31. Yes.
Burning in the middle of the map there.
Wow. That's so dangerous and unnecessary all at the same time.
That the back of my sweats that I was
Ooh, yeah, he's really, like, it's beginning to burn through.
At this point, I was sort of thinking, you know what, I'll keep going.
You just keep going. We'll keep going. Good to see you, Fox Tech. Welcome.
Down.
Wow. Anything for a Guinness World Book record. Anything for a Guinness World Book record, people. Oh, that is nuts. That is nuts. Holy cow. Yeah, so most standing backwards somersaults in a full body burn in 30 seconds. This reporting on this story lasted longer than this Guinness World Book record attempt, people.
And I'm kind of thinking I could do more.
Wow. Okay.
If someone breaks it. In fact, I would actually really like if someone
That's how you do it.
Because it was really difficult for me, and the whole point of records is that they're going to be broken. It shows that we're ready to push the boundaries. It's incredible.
That's how yeah. I mean, I'm impressed, but it's so gloriously unnecessary. I don't know. I just find it unnecessary. I'm impressed, but it's like it's unnecessary. Like I don't understand. Like it's like okay, you're gonna put yourself in that kind of danger for a Guinness World Book record attempt. I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah. Was the floor lava? I mean, I don't know. Anyway, It's a dopey stunt, but it's like incredibly dangerous. I mean, that's like life-altering injuries could happen when you're doing nonsensical backflips completely engulfed in fire. I mean, for God's sake. But hey, it is what it is. That's pretty dumb. But 2 more stories to go, and then that's it. An hour of your life gone forever. We have a soybean spill coming up next, and a Michigan couple winning $2 million in the lottery. Oh, another lottery plant story. But did they run out of ways to use his fire extinguisher? They're running out of ways to use the fire extinguisher, people. Look how foggy it is outside. I can't see shit anymore. Damn, we're losing the cameras through the fog. Look at that! Wow, we just lost our Empire State Building camera. It's so foggy outside. Look, we're losing all the cameras because of fog. This is wild. That's Jersey City, New Jersey right there. Brooklyn Bridge cameras right here. Can't see shit. 23 minutes past the hour, everyone. 23 minutes past the hour as we lose all of our Earth cameras. Welcome on into the show. For those people who always ask me to do backflips, you now got backflips on the live stream. You see my face. Piss off. Do me a favor. Do a backflip. Anyway, let's continue on with the news. Soybean powder spill covers New York State highway in protein. It's the healthiest traffic jam ever, people. And we got pictures here. Police in New York warned drivers to avoid a stretch of highway after a tractor trailer covered the roadway in soybean powder. The West Seneca Police Department said on social media that officers responded on Tuesday to the scene of the biggest protein spill bust in WSPD history. The department explained that the tractor trailer had lost its load of protein powder in the roadway. Please avoid the area while we clean up or bring a vacuum, the post said. The police joked that it was the first officer on the scene had a milk truck and a giant shaker bottle on the way. All right, so it's the greatest protein spill ever, people, here in West Seneca, New York State. I mean, I guess, it's the healthiest traffic jam in New York State history. I mean, I hope he did bring a bottle of milk and a gigantic shaker. And hey, if you're working your muscles out there, you might need to use that protein powder there. It might be a good thing. Am I right? I mean, my goodness. I mean, they might be on to something here. I don't know. I mean, they might be on to something, people. I don't know. When people play American Truck Simulator, this is the kind of things that happen when you play American Truck Simulator. You get protein spills, people, and it's the protein lane. It's the healthiest lane of traffic in the state of New York, everyone. But hey, luckily, no other proteins were harmed in the traffic jam. Let's go around the Earth cameras, people. It's a foggy night here in New York. Oh, they're going to give me the ads? All right, let's go to the weather radar. Is it raining yet? It is beginning to rain here in New York City. And needed a quick rush, right, Mark? They needed a quick rush. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. But, always something new. Always something going on. You know how it rolls. The healthiest traffic accident in New York State history. They built the muscles beautifully out there in West Seneca, New York. And luckily no other protein was harmed. Anyway, our final news story of the evening, people. A Michigan couple wins $2 million lottery prize on their anniversary. Now, this is a story we could all get upon if you truly believe in love, people. This story is dedicated to all the lovers out there, all right? A Michigan couple celebrated their wedding anniversary by sitting down together to... another scratch-off ticket. This is all fucking rigged. A Michigan couple celebrated their wedding anniversary by sitting down together with a scratch-off lottery ticket and uncovering a $2 million win. The 44-year-old Oakland County woman told Michigan lottery officials the romantic day began with the purchase of a diamonds and gold scratch-off ticket from the Opdyke Featherstone Mobile in Auburn Hills. She said that my husband and I like playing different scratch-off tickets, especially the diamond and gold game. We scratched the ticket off together on our wedding anniversary, and my husband noticed a $2 million prize first. He thought that it wasn't right. He thought that so we had to take it to the store and scan it. A message came up to file a claim at the lottery office, so we asked a friend to scan it on her lottery app, and I started shaking, and I was in total shock when the $2 million came up on the screen. It was so exciting, and the best surprise on our anniversary. The winning couple said they're planning to buy a house and make investments and set some money aside for their children's college funds. I'm convinced that these stories are all plants, people. Good to see you, Susan. Welcome on into the show. But wow, that's a complete plant. I'm convinced that all these stories are complete plants, but if you believe in love, the couples that scratch their lottery tickets together stay together, all right? So, an old-fashioned marriage is my kind of marriage, the kind that scratch lottery tickets together. Anyway. Ah, bloody hell. Just like that. See, it's like real media, people. Just like that, an hour of your life gone forever. I want to thank everyone who has joined us today. I want to thank who we have super chatting here, Quacky Snacks and Arjun Lawaha. Thank you so much for your kind donations, and thank you so much for keeping the lights turned on this channel. Wow, what a fun hour of material that we have had. Hey, did you enjoy this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Miles Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All the same name at Dutch Miles. Make sure you have your notices made and neutered. And yeah. But from the internet world to yours, this is Dutch Miles signing off. Have a fabulous day in the simulation, whether you think you're living it or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. And bye-bye.